What's up, 49er faithful? It's your boy Chili Will with the 49er Street Squad coming off of a fresh victory out of Los Angeles, baby. Oh, yes. You got to be feeling good. I mean, woo! The Niners take it to the Lambs and silence the Lambs with a score of 30-23. Woo-wee! I'm telling you, faithful. What a great turnout. Everybody was out there wearing the red. It was another red out game. I think we're talking 60, 70% 49er faithful. Woo! The crowd was in it. Oh, man. We had the boys pumped up. It was so exciting. Man, I'm telling you, I just finished watching the game again because I was just so, excited. I had to check it out again and see what our boy Brock Purdy do his thing. But, man, let's get started. We got so much to cover, so much to do. But before we do that, let me go ahead and bring in my boy all the way from Las Vegas, but Niner to the heart. My man, Niner Rio, is in the building.
Yeah,
Yo,
what's up, baby?
What's up, baby?
You know how we do it.
Yes. I'm telling you, just got back from Los Angeles, man.
Wow.
It was fire. Rio, you should have been there. It was fire. I mean, we started out from the weekend. Saturday, had a big 49er faithful get together at Tom's Watch Bar downtown LA, right across from what used to be the Staples Center, and I don't know what they call it now, Crypto Center or something. But man, we were rocking. 49er faithful come filing in. The party started there, and it didn't end until after the game was over. And then Sunday comes along, then you got the tailgate, nothing but a sea of red jerseys everywhere with a little speckle of blue here and there, a little bit, 49 faithful. The crowd, faithful showed up and showed out, brother.
Yo, LA, it was silence of the lambs.
Silence of the lambs.
Silence of the lambs. That's all I was screaming at the casino on Sunday. I was sitting at the casino with my boy. And it was wonderful, man. I was singing, "We love LA." I was doing all that. You know what I mean? Because I'll tell you one thing, man.
Talk to me.
I got two things for you. Number one,
talk to me, Real.
I was nervous in the beginning. I was a little bit nervous. The reason why I was nervous is because understand that we weren't able to do what we normally do, and the Rams was just doing whatever they want to do. I know we're going to touch on that later. But what really pissed me off? I want to bring this out to listeners because I live in Vegas.
Fresh on your mind.
I live in Vegas, so we got to bring this up because this is not going to be one of our regular topics, so I'm going to drop this. If you guys don't know about betting, understand this. The spread on the game was 7.5.
7.5. Ooh,
winning by 10.
I know where you're going. With this.
We winning by 10. Tell me why you're not going for a touchdown at the end. Exactly. With pretty much no time left. Why are you not going for a touchdown? Why are you going for 3? There's only one reason. Because Vegas made that call. Yo, McVay. We got money on. I know you lost the game. I know you lost, but you could still win. Kick that field goal, and we gonna give you a little money on the side. Thank you. All right, bye.
That's how Vegas.
I just want to let you guys know: be careful with the sports betting because they will get you every time. There was no reason. Even Scott Van Pelt on Sports Center talked about it.
Really? Wow, I didn't even catch
Everybody talked about it. Why did he go for 3?
Everybody's been talking about that move. That was crazy.
That's all I want to talk about, man. That's my little Vegas, sideline report. So now we get back to the street squad. Let's do it.
Back to the 49 street squad. Yeah, man, a lot of great things happening. We got to touch on that a little more later, but you're right. But the 49 street squad, we're trying to do big things, so we got the 49 Street Squad podcast happening on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon, and we even knew on Google. We got Google podcasted now, and We also, of course, are found on Apple, so you can always listen to the show. If you miss it, you can go back, listen to the show on any one of these platforms and see what you missed, and people have been coming up to me saying, "Yeah, well, Chill, I'm glad you're doing a little podcasting now." I tried to do it last year, but I just
everywhere now.
Yeah, exactly. We're trying to get out there, because we want to share, this 49 of love and fun that we have to everybody. If you're driving on the road, long trip somewhere, at least you got us for about a good hour. Talk a little bit of Niners and stuff, and just we talk about the game, last week's game, coming up game, and everything. So, we're just trying to reach out to a lot more 49 Street Squad listeners and stuff, and I appreciate the love and support, and I got a little surprise for some folks,
Okay.
We got a little surprise. 49 Street Squad got a little surprise, every year I always like to do a little giveaway. Oh, before I get started, let me bring my boy, my man Antonio just checked in. Brother Ant.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on, guys? Good to see you.
All right. Hey, we about to get into it, man. We about to get into it, but I was just telling everybody, hey, we got a little surprise, a little giveaway today that I like to do because, I like to just show some love, support back to all the faithful that support 49 Street Squad and always showing us some love, like they did out there at Tom's Watch Bar in LA, where my man right here, Antonio, turned it out. Man, Rio.
What?
Antonio was just on fire this weekend. This brother had that.
He was there?
Yes, he was there. He was emceeing the event at Tom's Watch Bar. We had of course, the Gold Bar whiskey tour happening, which was took place at Tom's Watch Bar. The 49 faithful came storming through the doors, right, Antonio?
It was a great time.
They were ready to party. They were ready for a good 49 celebration pre-party.
So use up there, Antonio. Use up there like that, taking care of business. Huh?
Yeah. So we're on tour right now, Rio. We're on tour. We're calling it the Gold Rush Tour.
Okay.
Tom's Watch Bar. Shout out to Tom's. They've been amazing. This was like our 4th event that we've had at Tom's, and Gold Bar Whiskey, Hex Head Art. Their metal art that does like 49. They do 49er metal art.
Nice.
They do a bunch of NFL teams. Fresh Society store in San Jose. They also have a store in Las Vegas in the Fashion Show Mall. They provided 49er gear for raffles and the
cool
metal
giveaways.
signs. Gold Bar Whiskey provided the new Joe Montana bottle. We gave away 2 of those. We gave away a bunch of Joe Montana flasks. There were, so many cool little things that we did. And we had a lot of great people come out. A lot of people. It truly was a meet and greet. Shout out to Cisco Kid. He came out and represented.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you know what? I have him on the show next Tuesday with us, man.
There you go. That's the fam right there. And then we also had Chuck Flavor Train, Rio. I don't know if you know, he does all the barbecuing. He's a big Niner fan. He has a huge barbecue.
I've heard of him.
Yeah, he was on Food Network for Barbecue Brawl, and he came out, and then the legendary Jeff Hamilton pulled up on us, and that was really, really cool. Yeah, it was a beautiful weekend. And then the tailgate before Sunday. Chili Will, we were gigging. Your son gigging. We came out.
Yeah, I'm jealous, man. Y'all should have told me I would have flew out, man.
A little fun, yeah.
Man,
yeah, you could have drove. You could have drove. Real, you could have drove. They're like only a couple hours.
Forget driving, man. I fly for free.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Oh, now there's no reason for you not to make it out there.
That's what I'm saying. If y'all would have told me, I would have hopped on the jet, come down. Courtesy of my daughter, she works at the airlines.
Oh man,
I don't got no problem.
Nice. You should come down Thursday. We'll keep it going.
Where you guys gonna be? Where you guys gonna be? Is it gonna be? It's gonna be in the Bay.
Yeah, we're gonna be at the tailgate. We're gonna tailgate on Levi on Thursday.
It's not in New York. It's our first home game, right?
First home game, Thursday night football, SoFi Stadium, baby. It's gonna be off and popping.
Okay, I'm gonna make that call, man. I'm gonna talk to my boy.
Thursday night, you'll be home. You'll be home for the weekend. You know what I mean? Just a couple of, just a little weekday.
Yeah, that's the life, man.
It's gonna hurt you.
All right, so might take you up on that offer, man. I might have to do that.
You'll be back by Friday, making breakfast for the family. You know what I mean? Like, hey, how you like your eggs? I'm a little smell like alcohol.
Yeah.
Right.
Looking like Joe Pesci and stuff. You know what I'm saying? In the kitchen casino. I got you.
Yeah. That's a joke. When people are like, dude, you're on the road again. I said, yeah, I'm gonna be home in the morning. My flight's at 6. I'll be home cooking breakfast for the kids. So yeah.
Yep. That's it.
Exactly. Might be a little tore up from the floor, but you'll be there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to give a speaking of Thursday night football, we're going to be sending a lucky 49er faithful. If they're tuning in, watching, we're going to try to send somebody to the game this Thursday, have a ticket to give away. Wow. And so we're going to do that a little bit later. But guys, exciting game in Los Angeles. Like I said, the 49er faithful showed up loud and proud once again. We had Stratford in the silent count. We couldn't, he didn't know what to do. But like you said though earlier, Rio, was the game was in the first half, which I kind of expected a good first half. Both teams going at each other. Knew Stratford was going to be chucking that ball a lot, because he knew that defense was going to be coming on him, and get rid of that ball and that one rookie, that fresh kid Nakua, man, that brother's doing some big things for that team, man. I think he's got a bright future for the Rams, but the score was a little back and forth, and it tied up at halftime. Of course, Purdy went out there looking really good. I think for the first time, I don't think he had a touchdown pass, in this particular game. But hey, you had Christian McCaffrey, taking it home. He had a good night. He had his rushing was he had like 20 carries for like 115 yards. So
Purdy had a rushing touchdown.
Train has happened. Yeah, and Purdy too.
He had a rushing.
He had a rushing touchdown. So he did his thing.
He had the most important stat. He's undefeated.
Yeah.
He's undefeated in the regular season.
Exactly.
So that's the most important stat, man.
Well, they gave him a passing touchdown and then took it off. They passed to Debo. That was like a little bit behind, like backwards.
They didn't count that.
They didn't count that as a touchdown. At first they did, and then they took it off. And so that was the stat. That was
because that's why I was wondering. I was like, wait a minute, I thought he did throw a touchdown.
Right. It was that pass was counted as a behind. It wasn't considered a forward pass. So,
right. But you know what? He had Purdy, if you think about it, I mean, we could have blew the Rams out the water if he'd have connected on a couple of them big bombs that he threw down.
He missed some.
A couple sailed on him, but if he'd have connected on those passes, I mean, we could be talking another 14 points on top of what we, had and stuff. Right. So if you ask me, Rams are lucky that he was having an off day.
If that's an off day, I'll take that off day.
Right. I mean, he got the win. The kicker kicked a 57-yarder, was it?
Talk to me.
I mean, the young kid is. I was wrong. I'll tell you that right now, guys. I was wrong. I was worried about him.
He's proving us all wrong. Moody's doing really good.
I was hating on him.
I was
hating on him. So
I was kind of waiting. I wanted to wait. We had the first game and see how he was going to do.
Right. The kid kicking 57 yarders. That's big. Yeah, that's big.
Right. And that's supposed to be like one of the, longest, biggest kicks from some of the kickers from the 49ers. So his future is looking bright so far, but
let's go.
Hope he keeps on doing what he's doing, and making it happen and getting those extra points when we need it, especially on a time when the game's close.
Right.
Yeah.
And we're really depending on that kick. You know what I mean? He's keep doing it. Yeah.
Keep doing that. I'm gonna remember. I'll remember his name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I might have to get a jersey.
Let's not go that far. Out there. Let's not go that far, man.
Every time he kicks the ball, I gotta do the Moody juju. I gotta go. When he kicks it, come on, Moody, come on, baby. So far we good. That's
what I do. I shake my chains in front of the TV. That's my juju.
the real juju in the chains, baby.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about, man. So again, I think the game overall was, I went back looking at it. really, it was a good game. I mean, of course, the little flaws, they still got little things to clean up. I'm not going to get picky about it, but it's expected because, our Niners, they come out always a little slow and stuff at the beginning of the season, right?
Right.
And so I expected this. I mean, I expect some games to not always be so clean or whatever. Everybody kind of clean up some of their penalties and things. Play a little more heads up ball and stuff because it's just some of the stupid things. But like I said last week, they just got to keep working on it, and they will get better as they continue to play. And I know once they clean up, another thing to bring up too was Bosa. Everybody's been kind of talking like, hey, Bosa, he hasn't gotten a sack and everything yet. And I'm like, well, this is a guy, remember he missed all the training camp. He was trying to get his contract and everything. So I guess he wasn't apparently as ready as he thought he was. But it's going to take him 3 or 4 games to kind of come around till we get our Bosa back. I mean, he still has a lot of pressures on the quarterback. So it's not that he's not getting getting sacks. He's getting, but he is getting double teamed. He's getting sometimes chipped, and it's making it a little more difficult for Bosa to, get those sacks that we expect of him. But in the coming games, matter of fact, coming up against the Giants, I have a feeling Bosa's going to get at least 2. I think Bosa's going to get 2. So I think he's going to come back. He'll come back strong.
Look, guys are looking good. Last year we weren't, the last 2 years we started off slow. And, to start off your first 2 games on the road, to get out of there unscathed with 2 wins, and then a 3-game homestand right now, I hate Thursday night football because guys need like 7 days to heal up. But I think if we play this game clean, with the fans on our fans on our side and get loud, I think this is going to be a fun game. So I am excited about this 3-game homestand.
We got an advantage though. We have an advantage because unfortunately Saquon got injured.
Oh yeah, that's right. He had a bruised ankle, twisted ankle.
Yeah, so he's out for like 3 games.
Wow.
Well,
you hate to see that happen to anybody, but that is what it is, part of the game, right? We know about injuries.
Yeah.
And there's been quite a few going around on a lot of teams, man. There's been actually some rather ugly ones. I saw that who was it? Chubb, I think, that took a blow to his knee. Man, it looked like that thing almost snapped off. I was like, wow. I can't.
Yeah.
So we wish him well, man. Hope I'm obviously he'll be out the air, but let's hope that good player that he is, he'll make his way back. But it's part of the game, and it's gonna be a lot more of it because it's a long season.
You just got to have a clean game. The Chubb one is pretty crazy. I was looking at that today. He did that before too in college. So this is the same knee he's had a similar injury with.
Same one.
One from what I understand. So,
that's the reason why they're having problems paying these running backs right now.
Mm-hmm.
They feel like they're like a 3-4 year deal.
Yeah.
And after that, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like it's cool for them to, do what they do. You know what I'm saying? I really want them to take care of business and pay these players. But the reality is that they're one of the hardest working people. You know what I mean?
Yep.
One of the hardest working
people
and players. And I feel bad for them, man, because they put more of their body on the line than anybody else pretty much. And then, they get the short end of the stick. They're not getting paid, Yeah.
That's a great point, Real. That's a really great point. When I was younger, when running back was like one of the number 1 positions you could play, right? You're getting the ball 21 times, 15 times more than a wide receiver. Roger Craig days, he was catching the ball, running the ball. Ricky Waters, same thing. Look at Frank Gore, what he was for us. But guys don't stay healthy, and a lot of those guys, the injuries is not from running low. That Chubb injury, somebody was a little lower. Gore, he was a low runner. Roger Craig had the high knees. You know, there were certain things that these guys do to stay healthy, and they train like madmen. Look at Christian McCaffrey's training program, you know?
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, that guy's like he's like a locomotive, man. That guy takes off. I was just watching him, going back, watching the game, and to see that when he gets the ball and the way he takes off, you know, and he just kind of builds up that speed, and it looks like he's just gonna plow through you, you know. And man, that guy, I think he's like leading all running backs right now. He's like first in like yards catch and after the catch, and you know, you name it, he's up there. He's gonna probably make a run out for like player of the week again, offensive player of the week, you know. So yeah, I'm very excited. You know, looking at the game, guys, let me ask you this, you know, how did you feel about, you know, what are your thoughts on the offense and defense side of the ball? You know, what do you like and what do you feel you like to see better? You know, is there anything that sticks out to you that you feel that, hey, Niners,
Well, me personally, what I'm happy about is that, and I tell this to everybody, when I see the first half and we struggle, so the one thing I love about the 49ers is that we're great on second half adjustments. You see look at how many points we allow teams to score in the second half. It's very low compared to the first half. And that's because of adjustments. So when you ask what adjustments I need them to make, better first half. How can we have a better first half? Because their second half is much better than their first half. You know, it seemed like it takes them a little time to figure some things out, but once they do, it's you know.
How do you feel about them? Like, you know, because I know they kind of play like a lot of zone defense, you know, and you know, against some of these teams like the Rams, you know, knowing that they would seem to have a rather talented wide receiving core. You think you like to see the corners kind of play a little more man-to-man, because this seemed like Stratford was picking that zone apart, you know what I mean? Because he was throwing a lot of those balls right over through the middle, you know. It seemed like, what's that guy's name? Nakua, whatever. You know, he's making these little slant runs and he's catching balls, you know. I'm going like, man, why is, I think with Pittsburgh too, they would, you know, kind of doing the same thing, you know, because, you know, they're playing like that zone defense. And so it's almost like they're kind of leaving that, you know, middle part of the field. And I know that's their thing, but sometimes I think when you have a good quarterback that's passing the ball the way, you know, Stratford was doing, you know, you kind of want to put a little more pressure, a little more one-on-one kind of, you know, pressure on these guys instead of, you know, that zone. I think a pass rush will get more to the quarterback if they were to do that. You know what I'm saying? If they could kind of throw the rhythm off with some of these receivers.
Let me say one thing before Antonio jumps on. What I noticed in the game is that on the Rams, that left guard, Avila, number 73, he was taking care of business. He was working so well and giving Stafford the time that he needed. You got to understand, it was just crazy. If you saw the way he was working, like he would be blocking one person, and when he knew that job was done, he ran over and helped his boy on the other side and stopped somebody else from coming in. That's the problem. Stafford had too much time. All right. He had too much time in the beginning. Now you see it changed in the second half. They made the adjustments for it. But I'm telling you, that's something to look out for, man. They did take care of their offensive line, and you can see the difference, and it's giving Stafford more time.
I agree. Go, Antonio, what do you think about that? Like anything that stuck out to you that, you know, if you're a coach, like what changes do you feel like you would like to see better or make, you know, for the team?
You know, this is the first year with our defensive coordinator. He's experienced, but he's probably still feeling out this team. And I don't think you got a really good feel of what, adversity they would have to deal with after the Pittsburgh game. But the Rams came in gunning. You know, they beat Seattle week 1. So you know how Stafford could be. He's streaky. And if you give him some time, and you know, I'm thinking, you know, on paper, we have the best defensive line in the league. That first half, like you said, he had time. And probably the one good thing that I will say about this game that, we got to keep an eye on with them is they didn't have Cooper Kupp. So, you got this youngster and then no Cooper Kupp. So we got to tighten up some things. And what I like to see on this game was, we did get that pick in the second half. We did start, getting those turnovers. But in the beginning, when the defensive line does not get to the quarterback, these cornerbacks, they got to hang on. And so, I believe, Chili Will, that's why we were not playing man to man, because the game was close. One of the crazy things, though, is those Vegas odds, Rio. That field goal at the end.
I talked about that in the beginning of the show.
Rio had a lecture about that right when he came on. He was ready. You might have to school us again on that one.
Go ahead. Tell them how you feel, Antonio. I want to hear since you didn't hear what I said. Let's see how it matches up. Go ahead.
Somebody's getting paid. Somebody's getting paid. Somebody had money on this game that's on that staff.
We know who had money. McVay.
Yeah, I know.
McVay had the money.
McVay's like, yo, I bet on us. So that's the funny thing. But prevent defense. You get it. When I was in school, it didn't matter. We ran the ball all the way down. It didn't matter. Unless it was 45-0, then starters got to come out. But you got in football. This is you don't want to risk injuries in time in minutes that don't matter is the issue.
Yeah, exactly.
So they had someone had money on the game.
Right. I feel the same way too. I was like standing there like, what the hell was that? I'm going, oh man, someone's trying to cover some spread here. I couldn't remember exactly what the spread was before the game, but
7.5
was 7.5. So
7.5 is it went as low as 7. It was low as 7. So our worst case scenario, Vegas was breaking even. Best case scenario, they made money because I know the bets was on San Francisco.
Right.
Yeah. And because if it wasn't, that field goal wouldn't have been kicked. I'll tell you that much. If it was on the Rams, they wouldn't have kicked that.
Let me ask you this question, because you said you were down at the casino watching the game, right?
Yep.
And you watched all the way to the end to that kick happen, right?
Yep.
How many guys did you see like grab their heads and do something like this and go, oh man, you know what I mean? Like, was there any reaction?
Everybody. It was like
the place where you at with a lot of 49 faithful watching this game.
Where'd you watch the game at, Rio? Where were you at?
I was at the Santa Fe. I was at the local casino.
Okay.
Because that's around the corner from the house. But the point is that it was packed and there was all sorts of fans, but it didn't matter. There was people that was, 49 faithful, and there was people that was just general football fans, but a lot of people had money on the Niners.
Right.
And people, that's all you heard through the whole casino. People like, why did they kick that ball? That don't make no sense. Because when you think about it, somebody could even try to break it down and say, oh, they did it for the point differential because the division, they're in the same division and, that point differential matters. Well, if it matters, why didn't you go for a touchdown?
Exactly.
Right.
The 3 points don't make no sense. You're right there. It makes more sense to go for a touchdown. 3 points is only good for one reason right now.
And see, that's why it makes it so shady, because like you said, they could have went for the touchdown, right?
Yeah.
And now I can see if they were thinking in the back of their mind, like, okay, because it was, I think, 4th down, right? They didn't make that touchdown pass, then they would have lost, by 10 points or more, and then, Niners would have covered the spread or whatever. But like you said, I think it was just sort of a little kind of monkey in the wrench kind of thing, like, oh, okay, hey, listen, we're going to just kind of mess up the Vegas odds here. We're just going to kick the field goal and whatever, I'll tell you what I think. Oh, break it down. Break it down.
McVay is petty right now, and he knows what the line was. And he's like, all right, you guys want to win against me? You're going to lose if you bet.
So you thinking he was petty like that?
I think he's very petty. When you see that coach run into the end zone and cheer with the cheerleaders, or celebrate with the team, come on, man. Yeah, so that's a first sign of petty. Plus, his grandfather was our general manager when we won all those Super Bowls. So he knows what's up. And then he sees all the damn fans in the stands. I mean, it was an invasion.
Oh, yeah.
Another one. So he, it's his way of saying, all right, watch me do something real quick because I already know what everybody's got money on.
Yeah, let me jack everybody's world up right now. I hear you. That you're right, and it probably was a very petty move from that fool, But I was tripping because I didn't the clock I knew was ticking, and when they kicked it, I right away in my mind I thought, okay, they're gonna go for the field goal and then probably try an onside kick. But then, I sort of looked up, that clock was 0, and I'm going, well, oh, okay.
Man, that was straight Vegas.
That's when I got a little dumbfounded why he did that. I said that didn't make sense, but I was like, hey, we got the win. I'm walking out of here with my chest puffed up. I'm good,
Yeah, that's straight Vegas, man. So we already know. We already know what they had going on. It's okay. You know what I mean? They wanna try to steal money. But one thing I'll tell you guys, all right, last thing on betting in Vegas, one thing I don't do is mess with the half points. So when it was 7.5, I was going 7. So worst case scenario, I'm tying. Right. I never mess with the half points. I always buy down. And when you're in Vegas, you could buy down your points. So guys, don't be greedy. Buy those points down, man. Don't mess with the half points. Don't let them get you on the half.
There you have it from Mr. Las Vegas Rio.
That's right.
Don't bet the half points. Bet down.
Don't.
Stay even, Steven. Don't bet half.
Yeah.
Remember that next time I'm in Vegas and I decide to do something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a gambling man, but never know. If I feel confident about a pick, I might just look into doing it.
I got my boy Raw in the comments talking about Go Cowboys. He's actually, let me tell you about this dude. This is funny.
Wait, where's he at? Where's he? You put him up there.
He's right down there. He got Go Cowboys. I'm gonna put his comment up there. And let me tell you why it's funny, right?
Davis, Go Cowgirls. Oh, man, I can't wait till we see y'all.
You want to hear this? I wish I had the picture right now. This dude is the only person I know on the planet that's a 49er and a Cowboy fan. He has a Deion jersey split in half, one side Cowboys, one side Niner, like that, huh? Deion Sanders jersey. Only person on the planet that I've ever heard of like that. Come on, dude. Like that don't make no sense. That's an oxymoron, dude.
He's gonna need to get a Colorado split on that now too, because Deion is back.
Deion is killing it right now.
Hey, big game Saturday too against Oregon, man. I'm gonna be gone though, but I make sure I record that one. I gotta check that game out.
If they win that game, all hell's gonna break loose because I don't know how they're gonna pull that one off, man. I tell you, that's gonna be tough.
Listen, guys, if you're watching, remember we're gonna give away a ticket. We're gonna get somebody in Levi Stadium to watch Thursday Night Football. It's going to be the Niners against the New York Giants, and it's going to be turned up because the 49ers faithful have been waiting for this one. I mean,
so you giving them you giving away tickets?
Giving away a ticket, ticket, one ticket.
So people watching, he's saying he's giving away a ticket to the game.
Yes.
Not a ticket to the bar to go watch the game.
Ordinary game. It's a prime time.
Prime time Thursday night game. We giving away.
Let's go.
Football. Come on, man. Can I get on that too? Can I get on that wheel too, man?
Everybody get on that wheel. I'm telling you. Hashtag. All you have to do is hashtag in the comments. TNF.
Hashtag TNF. Oh, I see RT Pros was on that quick. How do you know about that?
Right. Oh. Well, when your team's 0-2, you got to be searching for a little love somewhere. So
come on, Raw. Get in that. Hashtag TNF, Raw, so you can come down to the Bay.
I'm giving away a ticket to a faithful to go see the game Thursday night.
Raw loves free stuff, man. He loves free stuff.
Win the ticket and come to the tailgate too, man. We'll throw in the tailgate in there too.
Yeah,
come on, man.
We got the tailgate going on.
Give you the
too.
whole experience, right? You gotta go to Kings of the Tailgate, Green Lot 1, Pole 20. My man Antonio will be down there in the mix with my boy DJ. What was his name? Mike, right?
DJ Mike D, and Mike we're gonna bring out Stunnerman. Stunnerman is.
That's right. Stunnerman.
Shoot.
You know what? I meant to. Dang. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can find that little.
Oh, look at this! This is our boy Ty. He's in that Ty. Hey, did you get your jersey? Did you get your jersey?
Oh man, I was just getting ready to put him on blast.
Ty.
Ty, come on, don't be scared. Don't be scared, man. Come on in, brother. You know we gotta talk.
Ty supposed to be all night now with the red Niners jersey. Raw, you supposed to give him the Niners jersey so he could put that on so he could be on the show. It's okay, Ty. I was just letting you heal because I know about you guys. I really wish I had my emotional damage button going on right now. But I know what you're going through right now, Ty. That's why I didn't call you. I let you have some time to heal. It's okay. We're gonna see you next week with the red jersey. All right.
Well, you know what? Hopefully, if Ty is watching, listen. You know what? Let's go back and hear what he had to say last week. Let's see if I can bring it in from last week's show.
Let's make it official. You gonna wear the red jersey?
I
wear the blue jersey.
As long as it ain't no girly jersey, I'll wear whatever jersey.
What you mean girly jersey? I'll be wearing a blue girly jersey if y'all win.
No. These are jersey. Man colors is red, blue.
No, what? Yellow is a man color? Okay.
Yeah,
come on, man. Come on, man.
Like the Steelers.
Yeah. We see what we did to the Steelers.
Ty was talking up a storm,
so
man.
Please don't bring up Steelers. Let's back out of that.
Yeah.
So y'all heard it. Y'all heard it right here. It's official. If I win, I will wear a Rams jersey, a Rams blue Rams jersey.
When we win,
if he wins, I wear a Rams blue jersey. When we win, when we win,
we will win. Go ahead.
He will be back on this show next week wearing a red Niners jersey. Oh, is that official?
That sounds like a bet, Ty. What do you think?
Yeah.
Is that official?
Wait.
See, he won't answer. See, that's how you're going to try to back out.
It's official.
Okay.
It's official. Y'all faithful, you heard that.
Yeah.
How you going to get the jersey? Oh, you got one in your closet. You got one in your closet already.
I'm good. I find some at the local trash can or something. I just go around the corner and then
oh man.
Yeah,
Ty, what happened, bro? What happened, man?
Boy, Ty,
we thought you were gonna come on here and be a man of your word, but just like all the other Ram fans out there, went off running. Just like in the fourth quarter, you guys turned over the ball. And I tell you, every Ram fan started walking up out of there. I was clapping. I said, "Where y'all going? There's still 7 minutes left. Why y'all leaving? You giving up on your boys like that? I thought you were the bomb." According to Ty, you guys were going to take it to us. But now, see, we had a bunch of Ty clones out there. They all were leaving. They were all leaving. Look at them. Yeah.
Yeah, he know.
Much love to you, Ty, bro. We would have been love to have you on the show, man. But we all knew you weren't going to be man enough to come on the show with another jersey on. So, it's all good.
He would do it. He'll do it. I gave him a day. I didn't even call him. I said I didn't even give him the call. You know why? Because I had to let him. Because normally, he's a big Rams fan. Like every day, all Ty wear every single day is Ram stuff. Like if he ain't wearing he's always wearing some Ram. He got some Ram socks on. He got little Ram hair bows that he put on his hair sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That's what he do. He always wearing Ram stuff. So this dude is the biggest Rams fan. So you got to give him time to heal, man. This is truly emotional damage right now. We got to give him that time.
See, you know what I'm saying? Get that call. I don't know. Is he saying he wants to call in? Maybe he can call you on the line, man. Bring you on the show. I'd love to hear what he got to say.
He can't come on the show unless he's wearing the jersey. Wow. He can't. He can't. My man Ty, he can't be back on the show until he wear the jersey because that's the bet, man. You know what I mean? So that's why I give him time, man. But we got these tickets, man. Pound TNF. Put Pound TNF in there.
In the comments.
Free ticket, man. Ticket giveaway so you could be at the game. Thursday night game?
Yep. Thursday night football. Prime time. Going to be in the
building, man. Blow out the Giants?
So Rick Diaz said he wants some tickets, man.
Come on, Rick.
Hashtag TNF, brother.
Come on, Rick.
He might be sending you up in there. And then you can come like Antonio said, you're going to come on out and party with us, man. In the green lot, that's how we do it. 49 Faithful, baby. We're going to turn it out.
RT Pros, he knows he's a Niner fan now because the Bears, he definitely ain't doing nothing with the Cubs. The Cubs ain't doing nothing out there, man. Damn those Cubs. How you feel about that?
Oh man,
That's the only team I know
I
that
buy that
plays
pros,
all
but
year round.
like Ty, he don't want to show his face neither, because they ain't doing good, and they're in a bad place right now. So I can understand why they don't want to show up on the show. So that's cool. But again, I want to just give a shout out though to all the 49er faithful that showed up at this game, man. I mean, when you see the presence of the 49er faithful and you see so many red jerseys in the stadium, that has to affect the players in a way that they're like, man, this is our team, our fan base always make us feel at home, whether we're at home or away games. You know what I'm saying? And that has to be special.
Chili, well, tell me something. Why is it that we have multiple stadiums? And isn't that illegal? Like we got Levi Stadium, then we got Levi South.
Right.
That's not fair.
We're claiming all of them. We're claiming all of them now.
Fair,
you know what I'm
man.
saying?
We can't have all these stadiums and stuff. Even like over here, we got the Levi's LV. When you came for the game, for the preseason game, get the Raiders, we had what was all these red jerseys in the stands.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just know our Niners, man, we travel, we take care of business, man. We everywhere.
And Tony, you're out on the road always. You've been to Chicago and all these places, man. Break it down to everybody what the 49er faithful is about on the road.
Oh, he's on mute. You're on mute.
Let me see. Did I mute?
There we go. Got you. It's been an amazing experience to be on the road. I don't want to say it on record, but I was a candlestick guy. And I like going to Levi. I like going to Levi, but when we went to Levi, the road became like a big thing for me. I've traveled back in the candlestick days too, but now it's very, when you look at California prices for your tickets, right? You go to some of these other states, you could get some really good seats for way cheaper than what we pay in California. I mean, SoFi, they're
in club seats too.
Club seats. So when you look at how you can travel, turn a city into a trip, and then the way we put the itinerary down, where it's a Friday night, a Saturday, and then a Sunday game tailgate, and how everybody coordinates, it makes it so much more fun. And like even my kid came this weekend, right? And they're like, get to see, the fan base at these meet and greets. So you meet some people, you're on the road, and you truly become a really different type of fan. We're fanatics. We're not just your regular type of fans. Cities that I love. Vegas. I love Vegas. I love Vegas, going to Vegas for the games out there. That we've had 2 now. And then Chicago is another one of my favorite cities. If you ever do a Chicago invasion, I've done like 4 of those. They've been all a blast. In Chicago, the food, it's like, street food. You
good, man. Everything is good. Chicago. That's like, no, man. That's like gangster city, boy. I love that city.
I met Chili Will in Chicago. Chili Will in Chicago and Niner Glow in Chicago. And I mean, we had a blast. And so Chicago is one, Rio. I will say if Chicago pops up, that's a must go to. It's organized. It's a fun one. Green Bay was a blast. Yeah, there you go. Green Bay was a blast. If we have another game at Green Bay, we're heading out to Green Bay. Green Bay is an amazing experience. Wear gloves if it's cold, because holding a beer with no gloves, I thought my fingers were going to fall right off.
Oh, yeah.
And my sister gave me girl gloves, and I had to put those on because I was like, hey man, I got these pink gloves on. They're just gonna have to work.
Hey, no shame in your game, because I'm telling you, I would have been. I don't care what color gloves I had on, man. It was cold out.
I was like,
I'm trying to make sure. You had those yellow Ram gloves, Ram gloves, the girly gloves. I got you.
Yeah. Get some of those little self-heating little pads to stick inside there or something, because that's your one championship game we had out there, which was just awesome game. And to walk away with that and those deep cold temperatures, I tell you, I did the faithful that showed up out there too. You know what I mean? It was like people told me they said, yeah, Chili, it was cold out there, but you know what? The adrenaline of the game, I mean, just had everybody pumped up and everything. And like I said, thank God we walked away with that victory. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to hate to be out in the cold and not win that game would have been really, that would have been tough. Been real tough. But yeah,
that was
Chicago,
a crazy game.
Chicago. Yeah, it was. That was
one of the craziest games.
Exciting. That was crazy exciting game right there. That was a good one. But yeah, again, the 49er faithful. Well, let's just say the Empire, because that's what the Empire is all about. We're everywhere. We have chapters in a lot of these states across the United States. And I was just actually telling somebody today, they were talking about it because they said, man, saw so many red jerseys up there in that stadium in LA. I mean, where all these fans come from? I go, man, they just over here in the West Coast. I mean, the 49 faithful are so spread out, a lot in LA, San Diego, and Arizona, Vegas. They all come out a lot closer. But that's like the same thing back East Coast. You got so many chapters back on the East Coast. Shout out to all of them. Y'all know who you are. But from like New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, all the way down to the South, North Carolina, Atlanta, Florida, and places in the middle too, like Mississippi. I mean, there's this ton of chapters like everywhere, and that's why it's such a big turnout. Because on the East Coast games, a lot of the chapters that are already out there, they all come together and they go to the games out there. So it still looks like a lot of 49er faithful, making that trip. And of course, some of them from the West Coast here, we come out there too. But yeah, we're filling up stadiums, man, and I mean, it's getting to the point. You're starting to hear it on the news now. They're talking about it. I mean, I've been hearing it. They're like, wow, not faithful. They packed out the stadium in LA again, and it's like, hey, that's how we roll. That's what we're about, And there's one guy, I heard it, I think it was on the radio. Might have been that guy, Baldinger, or Baldy, whatever they call him. And he's always talking about, Niner plays and stuff like that. He said, yeah, he goes, I don't know, really when it started, but it just seems like they're like on the mission to just show up and show out in every place, try to send a message, and I said, it's just the love of that we have for our team, and just we want to be out there to support them, and we believe in them, and it's going to happen. Yes.
I got a quick question for you. I see his comment on there saying right here, talking about that. It's a 3-team race, Cowboys, Niners, and Eagles. How do you guys feel about that? Do you really feel like it's a 3-team race?
Well, there's no doubt those are going to be the 3 top teams in the NFC. However, I feel the Niners got an edge on both of them because here you got the Eagles. They're coming off of somewhat of a Super Bowl hangover. Probably not going to bring their best, Cowboys, they're feeling themselves right now like they always do around this time of year. I mean, they usually put in a good season and they always get happy, but they know when they face the 49ers, it's, it never ends well. So I have to say right now, yeah, I agree. Those are the 3 top, but I think the Niners, man, better than both of them, I mean, you know what I'm saying? If I had to put money down on it, put it on my Niners.
Hey, man, I just don't feel like the Eagles, I feel like they're not like they were last year. I feel like they got some holes, and I can't wait till we play them. That's all I got to say.
Oh, that day's locked in on the locker room of the 49ers right now. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
because believe they are chomping at the bit to get back at the Eagles.
Now
I'm not worried about the Cowboys because the Cowboys are always going to choke when they're going to choke. So that's okay. The Eagles,
just ask Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah.
The guys already booked Los and Chuck. They booked Philly, and they want me to add that. They booked Philly.
So you're gonna be in Philly? So we in Philly?
We're in Philly.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So, that's what I like. Yeah.
So they already want to go down there. They've been in the gym every day since that championship game because they want the smoke, and then so they want me to add that game to the tour. So there might be a bonus game, guys, because they're testing me right now, and I might have to go to the gym just talking about it because these fans out there, they said they want the smoke. So we might have to go in old school Niner hard hats from what I'm hearing because they throw beers. So, you know, in the 80s, you used to wear those those Niner hard hats.
Yeah. Hey guys, if you're watching, make sure you type in the comments hashtag TNF Thursday Night Football. We got a ticket to give away, and we want to send somebody to the game. And all you got to do is type that in the comments, and we're going to do that real shortly here because we're getting ready to come up on the end of the show. But I want to be able to, you know, get somebody in that stadium, enjoy a great game with the 49ers and the New York Giants. You know, on what you were just saying, Philadelphia, that's a crazy town, you know, because, you better come in with a hard hat and some safety gear because those guys, they love throwing stuff because that's all they can do. You know, they can't talk the trash, but they got to throw the trash. So got to be careful going out there in Philadelphia. But you know what? 49er faith, we don't back down on nobody, you know, so not to say I'm not trying to encourage no violence here or nothing. Trust me, but you know, Philadelphia is rough, you know, and I wish the game was here personally, you know, but I think the Niners go out there, they're going to teach them this is what should have happened. They're going to show them how it should have went down a year ago from that NFC Championship game, and it's going to be a good one. I hope I can get, you know, I don't know if you guys ever see this one guy, you know, I got some respect for him because, you know, at least he's a true Eagle fan, you know, and he's always posting these TikTok things, you know, his name E-Rock, and I'm going to try to see if I can get him on the show when we play, you know, when we have the game against the Eagles. I think we'll be in for some good trash talking if I can get him on.
I got my buddy too that's a big Eagles fan. I'm sure he'll come on too.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sure, welcome. Bring them all on because, you know, that's when it gets fun, you know, get to start talking the talk and see who can back it up. So
who's their TikToker that was making fun of us all throughout the championship? He was, E-Rock. I have to say, is it E-Rock? Is it the guy that came to he had some video from the invasion and he filmed the invasion. Okay. And it was super calm. And he said, yo, did the karaoke DJ not show up yet? And I started crying. I mean, the guy is pretty funny. I want to meet that guy. That guy actually is pretty funny. He went over the invasion list like, oh, these guys are coming to invade. They say they're going to be here, and here. And here's the thing, guys. Do not mess with the Rocky Trophy, please, until after we win.
Thank you. That's what I was going to say. Don't put the jersey on Rocky. Please don't. They put the Purdy jersey, right?
After we win.
Come on, man.
You can do whatever you want.
That's bad luck. It's bad luck.
Put a sign up. Somebody get down there.
They put the Purdy jersey on there, right?
Yeah, they put some jersey.
I wasn't there the last game, so I don't know if they usually do, but I don't know if it was.
No, they put a jersey on. I don't know which jersey it was, but I think it was
they always
Purdy.
put the jersey or at least the 49er flag wrapped around them or something, you know.
Now, if I put a Gold Rush Tour shirt on them, does that count? Like, because that's kind of cool. Like,
man,
I know Sam will like that.
Yeah, that'll help Gold Bar Whiskey. You know.
Yeah, you know it. The Gold Rush Tour continues.
Hey man, you gotta bring one of the shirts so we can see it, man. So
yeah. I gotta grab one.
We actually, Antonio, you have those shirts for sale for people to get if they want to.
Yes, you can grab them.
I don't have the link up on for sale, up on my thing now, but
I need that
next time. Yeah, there's some really fire shirts, man. And he was rocking like this nice red one, man. I was like, oh, there you go. There you go. You know, but gotta get my hands on that one. So talk to Sam.
Yeah, it's been pretty cool, you know, to work with Gold Bar. The Joe Montana bottle, we tasted it. What'd you think, Chili Will? Having a couple of shots of that. At Tom's.
Man, I'm not even a whiskey guy, but I tried a little bit. I was like, oh my god, this was pretty good.
Were you out there throwing touchdowns after that, man? Did it give it to you?
Party, man. I wish I could go out there and throw some touchdowns, but man, you know what? Antonio was turning it out, man, hyping up the crowd, was on the mic, and we got DJ J-Mo that was spinning the tables, and it was so cool that the day of the game, we're out there at tailgate. Antonio was like, I think it was already like 12:30. Antonio was like, okay, this is gonna be the last song. This is the last song. This is we're gonna do some old school. He said, I got my wife pregnant 3 times in this song. And
Wow.
came on.
I said I had 4 kids, four kids from this song.
4 kids, right? 4 kids from this song, and man, and then he break
People
out
like, you got 4 kids?
And then that song was over. Then he broke out with some BBD and stuff, poison and stuff. And then like everybody started like showing up in our spot because everybody else started closing down and get ready to go in the game. And we're still out there having a block party.
We're having a really good time.
Let go. It was like he saw the crowd showing up. He was like, shoot, let's just keep this thing running, So sometimes you just gotta go with the flow.
I gotta be there next time, man.
Oh yeah, you gotta pull up. You're welcome anytime, bro. Anytime.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have a great time. Well, you know what? Guess what, guys? I think it's about time to give away this ticket, man, for the Thursday night football game. San Francisco 49ers taking on the Giants. Before we do, though, why don't we go ahead and real quick try to get those scores? And what do we think, gentlemen, the scores are going to be? Hey, what are we favored by? I know we're favored by.
Oh, man. Let me check. What are we favored by?
Well, we got to get the score prediction in.
Yeah, man. Come on, Vegas. What are we talking about over here?
What are we talking, Vegas?
Let's talk to Vegas.
Break it down.
Vegas say we are 10 points. 10. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
10 points.
10 points. Yeah.
10 points.
10 points. I figured that, though. I figured that.
Here's the
would have been higher.
Let's not get too excited. I don't like Thursday night football. I just don't like it. I don't like how.
I think this is going to be a trap game, Antonio.
Well, I don't think it's a trap game. I just don't like betting Thursday night football. There's just some things don't go right on Thursday night football, and I don't like Thursday night football. But here's the thing. 10 points. That I think that's coverable. We're at home, but I just don't. Thursday night football guys are not fresh. Like Ayuk, for example, he's got a hurt shoulder. Is he going to play? What's the situation?
Yeah, that's true.
They're keeping it super quiet. Ambry Thomas, he has a little injury. Yeah, so we don't know. Guys need that 7 days.
Mm-hmm. How's Ayuk? How's Ayuk feeling, man?
They did X-rays. I heard nothing's broken. His shoulders is okay, and they thought maybe he might have had one of those collarbone fractures or something. But everything came up negative, which was good. And it's sort of, I think like Antonio said, it's just kind of questionable right now. Probably keeping it on the hush. But no, I mean, I don't know about anybody else, but knowing Ayuk, I have a feeling he'll be out there if he knows he can go, whether he's hurting a little bit or not. I think it would be wise to sit him out this game because, he's got, if he doesn't play Thursday, he's got a much more full week to, heal till the next following Sunday when they play, who's next? Arizona. And
it's going to be tough for them to sit him, man. He's the number one. I think he's our number one receiver right now.
I know, but you figure, they're going to have, it'll be, let's see, it'll probably be Debo and probably Ray McLeod and then Jennings, or it could be Jennings instead.
Shout out to Jennings with that big catch.
Oh yeah, he made some big plays.
That was a great catch. You know what, man? I think we just run the ball and just let that clock tick out to the end and go home on this game. Get the win and get out of there. But
so what's the?
What about the youngster?
Go ahead.
The youngster is going to probably play too if
Bell.
Bell,
yeah.
Ronnie Bell, yeah. He'll probably be the fourth guy. We're gonna do. Hey, let's get that song when he starts doing this thing, man. We gotta get that old Anita Baker song kicking.
Yeah. Hey, we gotta make our picks, man. What's the picks?
Well, your brother already said 35-10. I see that.
Oh man, he's still in my.
I know that. Oh yeah, he's 35-10 Niners. So
dang,
I like that, Ralph. He being nice. Okay, what you got, Rio?
I'm gonna go a little bit more conservative. I'm just gonna say 30-10.
30-10. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna shave 5 points off of it. We'll say 30-10.
30-10. Okay. Antonio, what you got, baby?
I say you got a mobile quarterback, right? I don't think they're going to be able to run the ball, so I think they're going to get behind quick. I'm going to say 28-7.
Ooh. Now you know what's his name ain't playing, the running back Barkley.
Barkley. Right, that's right. That's why I said they got their hurt. Their quarterback is going to be doing all the running.
Oh
yeah.
I don't think
he's gonna be running for his life.
I think Bosa's getting some news that he needs a sack, so I can't wait to see that first sack. Maybe he gets all 3. Yeah, two or 3. You know, so the guys were a little off Sunday, so hopefully, just like it's a short week for us, it's a short week for them too. So hopefully that helps.
Okay, so I'm sorry. What was your score? You said
28-7.
28-7. Okay, 20. Ooh, 20. They're lucky if they get a touchdown. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, my prediction score I'm putting down 36-13.
Oh.
And I think a lot of those points will come very late in the game where they ain't going to care because they're going to be smoking them in this game. And I think Purdy's going to bounce back and have, he's going to make up for some of those overthrown passes that he had in that Rams game. So I expect him to do well. And again, I also expect Bosa to come out there and get maybe a couple good sacks. I think defense is going to be on him in this game.
Hey, I'm going to post the score real quick because my man at TY, I didn't know. This is serious, man. My man TY, he has dyslexia, so it's not it's something, man. He's been battling for a long time, so he tries to put in stuff correctly. He was supposed to put in 49ers 23, Giants 17, but because of the dyslexia, he, it's a very serious condition, and shout out to all our people out there because it's a serious battle. TY, we got you. You my boy, man. I got you. I know you meant 49ers 23, Giants 17. I got you.
TY, my brother, you let me down, bro. I thought for sure you want to be on with that jersey, man. Thought you want to hold true to your word, but
yeah,
I was gonna let you come back on the show like at the end of the season.
He gonna come back. He gonna come back. He has to get the Niner jersey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then
well, he comes back. You definitely better be wearing that Niner jersey.
So we got Raw. We got Raw. Raw's gonna bring him a Niner jersey, but Raw, you can't let him use that half Cowboy, half Niner stuff.
No,
we don't
half
do that.
stuff.
We need the whole Niner jersey. All right, the whole Niner jersey.
Yeah, we're gonna get some of these more of these fans on here as we start to play more of these other teams in the NFL here. So it'll be fun for the show again next week. Hopefully, I'm gonna reach out to my boy Cisco Kid. Hopefully, he'll come on. A real funny dude. You always check him out on TikTok. Keena, I think it's Keena Loves Cisco, something like that on TikTok and Instagram. Funny dude. You gotta love him. He's a 49er fan, and he was out there in LA with us kicking it. Had a great time. He even cracked some jokes on me, had me laughing. So brother's funny. He's a really funny guy.
Solid, really good.
Yeah, so hopefully we get him on and join the show. So now I do believe, fellas, it's time, right? It is time.
Is it time?
Wait to see who's going to give this ticket. Hopefully, let me see if I could, get this thing off. Do this raffle.
Hey,
raffle off.
Hey guys, wake up! TNF, pound TNF. All right, pound TNF.
And all you have to do is put it in once. You have to put it in 3 or 4 times. It doesn't matter.
In the comments right now. We're giving away a
random raffle.
Free ticket. Wake up, everybody. Pound TNF.
You're gonna be in Levi in the game having some fun with us.
TY, right. You count too, man. You count.
Okay, let's see here. And again, hold on a minute. Let me see if I get this thing linked up and staged here. We're giving it up so we can see what's gonna happen. All right, I gotta jump over the other screen and get this thing going. So you guys ready? Here we go for the ticket for the big game Thursday night football. Let's see who gets it. We didn't get that many people putting in, so it's gonna be
yeah, man.
Percentages is gonna be good for somebody.
Come on, pound TNF, pound TNF. One more chance.
Here we go. All right, hashtag TNF. Let's do it. It's going through. Gloria Williams is the winner. Oh, man. All right, Gloria, you are our winner.
Yeah.
the Thursday night football game. You won.
Congratulations,
Oh, man.
Gloria.
Yeah.
Got to put the music on because you would have won the girls' suit. I hope y'all can hear it, but it's playing.
Yeah, man.
All right, awesome.
Do it again. I didn't want to win.
Oh, why'd you put the
Niner Glow didn't come to last game, so I can see what's going on here. I see what's going on.
Hey, hold on. Let's run it back.
They say we're gonna run it back. Pound TNM, guys. Pound TNM. We're gonna run it back.
Okay, but I'm gonna have to change this hashtag for it to work. So let's do hashtag. I don't know. Let's just do hashtag Giants.
Oh Lord, I don't like that.
Guys, go ahead. Oh yeah, don't do that. We won't do that. You're right.
Let's
I'll tell you what. Hashtag Purdy.
Okay, yeah, I like that one.
Hashtag Purdy.
Purdy.
Guys, put hashtag Purdy in there. PURDY. You know the man's name. Put it in there, and I'll set it up to where we can run this thing back. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, you did it too quick.
Yeah, I don't know. Hold on a minute.
Oh man, I won.
Rio. Are you gonna come to the game? You get this ticket?
You know what I'm saying?
You pulling up, Rio? You gonna fly out?
I'm gonna jump on the flight, man, and just go ahead, man. You know,
are you gonna do it?
We gonna run it again. I want somebody watching that.
We're gonna do hashtag Purdy.
We're gonna be fair.
Put hashtag Purdy in there and give everybody a chance to get hashtag Purdy in the comments right now. Put in hashtag Purdy. Okay. Hey Purdy. We'll give everybody a minute real quick here to do that. I'll make sure I give everybody a fair chance. Hashtag Purdy, okay, guys?
Come on. Hashtag Purdy.
Let's see here. Okay. Hashtag Purdy. There you go. Put that there in the comments right now. We still got a few people online and watching, man. We're gonna roll this raffle back again. I know
one more time
about winning that because she's a very competitive Leo and she likes winning things.
Hashtag Purdy. Put that in the comments.
Hashtag Purdy. Let's do it.
Come
Let's
on.
do it.
Hashtag Purdy. You guys can talk. Easy. All you have to do if you're watching on TV, you click up and get to the comments. Click on the comments and go ahead and type that in.
Real quick while we're waiting, how many sacks you think defense gets in this game total?
Oh man, at least 3 or 4. At least
3 or 4. Yeah. What about you, Antonio?
I want to say, you know what? 3 or 4, I think, is right, but I'm going to say 5 just because it's Thursday night, and I think they're not going to be running the ball. I think they're going to have to pass a lot this game. I think the Giants are going to need to be catching up.
Now, they got a pretty stellar little defense, don't they, the Giants? I was going to try to watch some of their past 2 games just to see how they did, but the offense didn't look great to me, but their defense kind of, defense looked like they were kind of on it a little bit, so we'll see how it turns out. But I think the Niners might get. I think they'll be good for like 3 sacks in this game.
Yep.
Defense. So
I think 3, like I said, 3 or 4. But I'm gonna say 5 because we need Bosa to have at least 2 or 3.
5 sacks. Oh, Antonio's calling it 5 sacks. All right. Okay, let me check comments to see. We got Purdy. We got some Purdy in there. Okay. Mm-hmm. Everybody want to get in on it? Okay. All right. I'm going to just run it. We're just going to go ahead and run it and check this again. Good luck. It's on. Again, I'm going to give you a few more seconds. Hashtag Purdy. If you're watching, if you want to win a ticket to go to Thursday Night Football to see the Niners take on the Giants, hashtag Purdy in the comments right now. I'm going to give you 10 more seconds, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to roll this thing. 10 more seconds. And I guarantee you're going to have a great, wonderful time as you watch the Niners destroy the New York Giants.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and put my name in it too. Because
he's gonna make the trip. He's gonna make the trip. Oh, come on.
If I win, then that's gonna force me to come down.
Oh, here we go.
I'm gonna put pressure on myself.
Okay.
And let me go ahead and enter it. So,
and if you win, then you got to run down to Vegas, man, hit one of them slots or something, because you know that Lady Luck's riding on you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see who we're gonna get. Tell me when you're ready. Are you ready? You in there?
I'm in there.
All right. Let me check.
All right.
Hashtag Purdy. Everybody, let's go. All right. We're gonna go ahead and run it. Here we go. Who do we got? Rio! Oh man, you won.
The pressure.
Oh wow, Rio. Hey,
people think this is set up, man. Let me play on this.
That's all set up. That's pressure. That's pressure, man.
Wow.
Rio's coming out. He's coming out to the party. Congratulations,
Pull
Rio.
up,
Man.
early.
You are the winner, man. You are the winner. Yes. There you go.
All right, man.
Congratulations to the man. All right, so we're gonna be looking forward to seeing you then this weekend. Coming out to the game.
So that is, is that seat right next to you guys?
Oh yeah.
Right next to us. And I'm gonna have to.
We're gonna make it worth you.
I'm gonna have to pull up,
right? Ant?
I have to pull up.
You're with us, Rio. You're with us.
I'm gonna have to do like a. I'm gonna come down there, go to the game, come back.
Yeah, there you go. That's what you do, right? Jump right back on the plane after the game's over. The airport's like right next door.
That's what I'm saying. No hotel, nothing needed. I'll just.
Now we can get some content, right? Now we can do a little bit of video. See?
We'll do live.
All right, man. Some little promos.
All right, I'm starting looking up tickets right now, man. Let me look up these tickets. Show you guys that this is real. Pull up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
and
right.
You know flights are cheaper on Tuesday night already. Come on, man. This was already gonna happen. Come on, man.
We can't get better than that, man. We can't get better.
Reach out to Southwest and get them deals, man. Tuesday, Wednesday, and I think they said Fridays. Probably like the best time to buy. So looking out. Guys, thank you for being on the show. Too bad our boy TY chickened out on us, but that's okay. Much love to you, brother. You know, and don't take that loss too bad. You know, we'll see each other again. But again, appreciate your time. I appreciate everybody tuning in and hanging out with us, talking Niner football. And again, remember, you can check us out on podcasts on Amazon, Spotify, iHeart, Apple Podcasts, and even Google Podcasts. I added that one too. So now we got about 5 other platforms you can listen to in the city, in the car, when you're traveling, you know, going to work. All right. So we'll see you guys.
Have a good night. Rio, see you Thursday, man.
All right. See you Thursday.
Get out of here.